to the Nitty Kitties channel, and I'm Netty. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Derwent Pencil Museum, which I went to visit recently. As I've moved to the Lake District not long ago, it's not a long drive away and definitely somewhere I've wanted to visit for a long time. Firstly, I wanted to show you some pencils that I received free from the factory, which was very kind and unexpected. Upon coming into the museum and paying for the ticket, my fiance John and me were given each a HB pencil. That's the two black ones on the bottom of that toned tanned paper. And there was also 4 coloured pencils, and they were for doing a quiz which was called What's the Point Pencil Quiz, and that was to be done walking around the museum. So if you can see to the left of where I'm writing, that's the actual quiz. So that was quite fun and informative, and some stuff I didn't even know. So, if you can see my hands over it at the minute, but there's a pink one which is really soft actually. It's got written on it Lakeland colouring and it's pink 229. I think they're actually student grade. Can you see the one with the brown on the end of it? That's a watercolour and it's shade terracotta. And yeah, they're like student grade, but they're really nice student grade. And that for answering a quiz I was made up. So, with the swatches, I'm doing 3 different bits. And the first one is a 1 layer. The second one is 2 layers. And the third one is a burnish where you can't see the paper through where you've coloured. You'll see that in a minute because I'm left-handed and I'm covering the whole thing. But yeah, when I move my hand, there you go. So that's the pink one. Then you've got that watercolour one, which I should have showed you with water, but I didn't actually see until talking to you now that it is a watercolour one. So I shall try that out. I'll probably put it on Instagram if you wish to see it. Do comment below and let me know. Yes, I want to see that. So that's very unexpected. It depends. I suppose it depends if you go on a busy day or if you go on a quiet day. Basically, John and me had the place to ourselves. John and myself, should I say, had the place to ourselves. And probably because it was a quiet day, they went, yeah, have 4. So it was just very unexpected, and I'm sure artists who are watching this will be like, yeah, that's really cool getting pencils. Some people are like, what's all the fuss about? But yeah, it was a lovely unexpected present. And if you can see just above that, there's a box. That's a box of metallics which were in the shop within the museum. There's a shop within it, and anyone like me that's into their art will absolutely love it because there's some bargains in there. That's going to be coming up in a second, so you can have a look inside the box. They're the 2 HB pencils. I'll show you what they're like as well. Very smooth. Of course, Cumbrian graphite being, in my humble, the best. Not that I'm biased. But yeah, they're very nice. I highly recommend them. So when you do go into the entrance of the museum, I'll tell you about this first. That's a sketch I've done, because I'm going to be doing a piece of art with the metallics. But when you do go in the museum, there's an entrance which is like a cave, a mine, and poor John being tall, he did bang his head on it. So anyone that's tall, I'm only short, I'm vertically challenged compared to some, but just beware that do duck when you go through. That's the quiz there. I'll be giving you a question later. So, what am I doing next? There we go. These are the metallics. There's the box of them. It's a lovely gift set and it was a very good bargain. And John bought that for me as a present, which was unexpected again. And thank you very much. So that's the back of it, and it is really nice and soft as well. It's a very luxurious box. Aren't I lucky? Yeah, I was very pleased to receive that, and it was unexpected too. There's the set. They're very, very nice. Very nice indeed. I do like the colours on the end, the way that the Derwent do it. This is a piece of art I did with them before doing the video because I had to try them out. They're lovely on black paper. They do make a heck of a difference. That's the paper that I shall be working on. That's the paper I did the bubbles on. Spectrum Noir. Not sponsored, and I'm not sponsored by Derwent either. And you can't really see that, but I've drawn out the design that I'm going to do on that paper. But first, we shall swatch them, see what they're like on white paper and on black paper. This book was given to me by my friend Tabby May. It does it in 1 layer, 2 layer burnish. I first found her through Pinterest. It was. I was searching for a good grid to swatch all my coloured pencils in, and that one stood out the most out of any. So I found a website which had the charts on. I can't remember, but I started chatting to her and we've become good friends, and she sent me this book, which was very, very kind, and it's appearing in a lot of videos. I've actually done a video, a more thorough one. If you want to check that out, I'll put it in the description. Also, if this is something that's handy to you to swatch all your art supplies in, not just pencils, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can have a look at that as well. And you can also have a look at her charts because they're really, really good. I do recommend them. So, first off, I'm doing on the white paper. You'll see the black as well, and I'll leave you with some music and speed this up. So I hope you enjoyed those swatches on black and white paper. There'll be a photo of them at the end of the video, along with some photos of our day out. So look out for them and it'll just give you a bigger picture than what it is on the video. So I've started the drawing here. As I say, it was supposed to be a picture of me and my cat Fluffy, and we're jamming with me holding a 25-foot pencil and Fluffy holding one as tall as he is as well. Just, it came into my head, it was an idea. As I said, it is a very small museum, but it does house, right in the middle of it, the longest pencil, and it's actually a Guinness World Record. It is a actual working pencil, it does work. It's yellow in colour. 25 foot long. So in this picture I'm like 25 foot. I'm definitely not that skinny and I'm definitely not that tall, so, and I tried to make it look like me, but it looks nothing like me, but yeah, so so these pencils are really nice. They're really creamy, soft, nice pencils. You can tell they're artist quality, very easy to use. And you don't have to be a professional to use them. I think anyone would have fun with them. So I highly recommend them, and they're an absolute bargain. Like I say, that one reason to go to the Derwent Pencil Museum, if you're into your adult colouring or you're an artist, is to get some bargains in that shop. You will be very, very pleased if you're into your art supplies. So, as I say, there's some photos at the end of this video. They were taken by my partner John. He's a photographer. He's got a Facebook page and an Instagram for his photography, and I will link that to you in the description below, so you can go and visit him and show him some love with his photos, because he's very talented. Very talented. He's currently going red, bright red. So the museum, the displays were excellent, and it was all sorts of different things in glass cases, the whole history of it, the machinery which they used to use back in the day, and there was lots of displays by local artists. So it was very nice to see. They were very skilled people, and you could also buy them if you wanted to. I'm hoping to join the local art group, but I'm just plucking the courage up to do it, and I'm currently waiting back to hear from one, so hopefully there'll be more news on that. So turn the page. So I heard that the actual museum flooded in 2015, but you wouldn't have known that anything like that happened at all. So I'm glad that they got it all back together again. So if you do go behind the museum, there's a massive hill which is absolutely stunning, and in front of that there's the old factory, but that's no longer in use. I do believe that they've now moved up the road, and it's the only pencil museum in the UK. So that's the only one left, apparently. So I've read, so I've heard and found out. So yeah, that Derwent is the only one left. So I think they're with a few other brands. I'm not sure of the ins and outs, but I'm sure it's easy to look up. But yeah, they're very, very good. I really love the Lightfast. Can you tell me in the comments below which is your favourite brand of Derwent, or have you got another favourite? Have you ever tried Derwent pencils? Would you like to try them? I'd love to hear any comments or anything. I'm not actually sponsored or affiliated, I'm just a big fan of the Derwent brand, and along with quite a lot of other pencil brands, but these are one of my favourites, especially now because I'm so close to where they're made, and just the quality of them is fabulous. So yes, let me tell you about the photos that are coming up at the end. There's a few where it shows you the really old, over the years, the different Derwent pencils that they brought out. All the packaging is quite interesting to look at, different tins and everything. There's the 25-foot pencil. There's somebody who's sculpted into pencils tiny little sculptures of elephants and all sorts. There's the original compounds of the pencils themselves, the colours, and there's a picture of the old factory. So do enjoy that at the end. And also I wanted to ask you a little question from the quiz to see if anyone knew the answer to it. If you do know the answer, or you want to have a go what you think the answer is, do leave us a comment and see what you think. So, what was mixed with graphite in the 1700s to help with cases of poisoning? What do we think it was? If anyone gets it right, I'll let you know, and you win an invisible hamburger, or a vegan one if you're vegan. Okay, so have fun with that. I don't know if it's Googleable, I don't know if that's a word, but no, it is. And I shall leave you with the rest of this sped up, and the rest of this artwork sped up, and some videos at the end. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, please do leave us a like. And if you can be kind enough to subscribe and look out for more videos, we'd love that, and we'd love to hear some feedback as well. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching.